uh, it's not the normal time that you usually see me. It's Saturday night, but I want to give you some encouragement for a few minutes tonight. Hey, Apollo 13 flight director was Gene Kranz, and he overhears two NASA directors discussing the extremely low survival chances of that mission because of the crippled spacecraft that they were in. And one of the directors says to the other, said, "I know the problems that we have, and I know what they are, Henry." And he says, the other one says, this could be the worst disaster NASA has ever experienced. To which Krantz intervenes and he says, "Hey, with all due respect, sir, I believe this is going to be our finest hour." And he focuses on the positive instead of on the negative. That characterizes Krantz's leadership characteristics. Listen to me, most of you know that our office suite, most of our sanctuary, and half of our children's building was completely flooded this week due to a broken water line. One of our water lines in our attic froze, and it broke, and it flooded almost half of our main building, and making it impossible for us to worship in there. We can't meet in there, not just for tomorrow, but for several weeks. Friday morning, had about 40 men and women in the cold, miserable conditions work over half a day, mopping with wet vacs, getting water out, moving furniture, emptying our library, working so hard. And it was not a disaster. It was wonderful. I watched the hands and feet of Jesus in action. Listen to me, this is not going to be our worst hour. I believe with all my heart, this is going to be our finest hour, which leads me to why I'm here tonight on a Saturday night. Tomorrow morning at 10:15, we're going to be right here. I'm in the 401k building. I'm up here praying tonight. There's a couple other people up here as well. We're going to be right here for worship. We can't meet over in the other building. That building there's still water standing in there. We can't get all the water out. It's flooded completely. That building is not going to be used for a while. But we're going to meet here for worship. So come a little bit early. I'm going to have coffee, donuts, juice, and we're going to meet right here. Our students are letting us have this building to worship in. We're going to have an unbelievable praise time. Our praise band is going to lead us in worship. They're going to be on the stage right here behind me. They've already begun to rehearse and get ready for that. Our drama ministry is going to be a part of our worship tomorrow, and we're going to have a great worship time tomorrow. So come. This disaster is not going to stop us. Listen, the devil wants to. It's not going to happen. We're not going to let him. This is going to be our finest hour. Psalm 122:1 says, "I was glad when they said unto me, let us go to the house of the Lord." We're going to be here tomorrow. I want you to join us. So come, 10:15, we're going to meet right here, and we're going to worship. Everything is set up. The men and women have already set it up for us, and we are going to be ready to worship. So I look forward to seeing you right here in our 401 park down here on this end of the complex. Don't park on the other end. Park down here, and we're going to meet together. Our greeters will be out there. They'll give you some instructions on where to park, but we're going to have a great time worshiping. I look forward to seeing you in the morning. Have a great Saturday night, great night's rest. My prayer is that God will give you that, and I look forward to seeing you in worship. We're going to be right here. It's going to be our finest hour. Hey, grace and peace. Y'all have a good evening.